Hi, unfortunate friends, and welcome back for another episode of World of Warcraft. So we're back at it again. This episodes are going to be out a bit later than the other ones because, and at time, I've literally had the worst luck today. Honestly, the worst luck. I honestly, I can't describe what has happened. It is that irritating. So the story goes is I had some beat headphones that I've been wanting to get repaired by PC World. Okay, I'll name the store. I don't give a shit. They suck. Um, went to go get them repaired, and they're like, "Oh yeah, sure." The first originally went, I have like full cover on it, because they're quite pricey headphones. I like noise cancelling headphones, so they're quite pricey. So I got the extended warranty and all that. So at first she went, "Oh, we'll straight replace them." I was like, "Oh, perfect." She's like, "Oh, wait, no, these have to go off for repair." So I'm like, "Yeah, go on then." So she sends them off for repair, and I'm waiting 3 days, and like nothing. I eventually get a reply from the team, whatever it is, and they go, we can't repair them, so we're gonna send you um like an e-receipt or something, so you can basically get some new ones." I'm like, okay. Seems a bit odd. Why can't I just use my receipt? But they're like, no, we'll give you this e-receipt looking thing, and you just basically get some new ones. So what did I do? I think I ended up going back there like 5 times, like after work, to try and solve this bloody problem. I can't remember what all the problems are about. Um, I think it was originally that it took too long for them to say anything about the headphones. So I went about that. Then I said it was it was taking too long for them to give me the e-receipt. So I was like, oh, it's not giving me. So I went in one time and I was like, hey, it's not giving me what's going on. And he said, oh well, because it was given on this day, um, it it because I give it on like a Friday. They were like, oh okay, because it was given on a Friday, they don't class work days. So come back on like a Monday. Like if it's not in by Monday, coming in on another day. So I came back on another day. I was like, oh, it's still not here. Where is it? They were like, oh, we don't know. There might be a backlog, which I totally understand, COVID and everything like that. And they literally they're like, okay. I went back another time and said, look, it's definitely not been sent. I can't find it anywhere. It's not in my junk email or anything like that. Where is it? And they were like, okay, so they check this because if you try to call PC World, it literally says on their website it can take up to an hour that you'll be on call. I tried to call them beforehand, obviously, and I was like, look, it's just like it wasn't even worth it for me to try and ring them. I thought, oh, if I just go into store, they should be able to sort it. No, that's not the case. You would think that was the case. No, it's not the case. So I went back into store and I was like, look, this dude that I was talking to, I was like, look, I need this problem sorted. It is, you know, done for work, the noise cancelling, so it helps with where I work because there's a lot of loud noises. And I was just like, look, something's got to be done. And he's like, look, well, I can call them, but you might have to stand here for an hour. I was like, yeah, whatever it takes, I'll stand here for an hour. We stood there, and 20 minutes, he gets hold of them. And I'm like, well, I look like a douche now, don't I? So we're talking, and he's like, oh, um, does the name, and he says my father's name. And I'm like, is who's this? And I'm like, oh, I bought it through my father, so it might have been gone to his email. So I ring up my dad. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have the emails. And I'm like, all right, well, there's a problem here. And he goes, right, well, what I've done is I've set it up so the email will come to you and the text will come to you. So I'm like, right, good, finally sorted. It says, he goes 72 hours. That's another 2 days that I'm waiting. I don't have any headphones. I'm having to use, iPhone's crappy headphones. I hate them. They always pop out my ears. And they're just like, I finally get the text, and this is literally just before lockdown. And I was like, look, I need to get this sorted because if we go into lockdown, I might not have headphones until like next year, and I can't do that. He was like, no, no, no. If you get this e receipt, you should be able to come back because we're still doing click and collect, and I handed in. So I was like, all right, well I can just go back with that. And what ended up happening is today I've come out of work early. I was like, I need to sort of told my mate who was at work, who's a manager, and he was just like, "What's this fucking? How is that bird allowed to attack me, but I can't hit it? That's a joke." I was like, I come out of work, I went down there, and I was like, I tried to ring them because I was a bit unsure about going in there. So I was like, oh yeah, wait, no, they're gonna take an hour to call them. So I was like, I tried to walk up. He's like, oh, is it click and collect? I was like, no, no, no. The bloke said that I could come in with this e-receipt and hand it to you, and I could get some headphones, my headphones, because they were technically repair headphones, so not new headphones. So I don't get why it would be classed as click and collect. And he was like, no, no, we don't take direct transactions at the moment. I was like, you what? And I snapped at this bloke, honestly. I lost it. I was like, I just didn't know what to say at that point. So then I tried to go to like a local McDonald's. I was like, at least something out of this, I can get some McDonald's. I go through the drive-through. It's like weird direction to get round to McDonald's. And I get into line, and then this bloke walks out, and I'm like, fuck's sake. And he goes, the Tannoy box is broken. You can come into the store, or but that's it. You can come into the store. And I was like, there's no way I'm coming to the store. There's like 50 odd people here. They're all sitting in line waiting. So I decide not to go to there, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just go to a different one that's like across town, and I might we'll go to a KFC. I get to the KFC. The KFC is being remodeled. Okay, so that flies out the window. This is within like rush hour traffic. Taking mine. So I then tried to go to another McDonald's that was like close by to this KFC. It was backed up. Basically like round the block. I was like, oh, God's sake, like, what else could go wrong right now? I literally said, what else could go effing wrong right now? I bet my car could break. And I'm literally driving down the road. I'm like, I'm a bit angry. I'm, not speeding, but, taking liberties. I'm literally round the corner from my house. Coming down this bypass, I'm literally just gonna go round this roundabout, and my car breaks down. Clutch goes. I shit myself because I've never really broken down in a car before. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, so I coasted around the roundabout, parked up, and I'm like, I can smell the burn, and I'm like, I'm a mechanic. I know what the clutch went loose, and I'm like, clutch is gone. I was like, for God's sake. And it's like, oh, do you have tow? Tow. Are you got like RAC or something like that? I'm like, no, I don't have RAC. I'm like, I was meant to do it this whole entire time, but it's just, it's something you always forget. And I'm like, for God's sake, like, what am I going to do now? I'm like, ringing my dad. I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm stuck at the side of the road. I'm not far from, like, the house. And he's like, all right, well, if you got tow thing? And I'm like, no, I don't. Have we got a tow rope? I'm like, no, we don't. He's like, can you ring up this mechanic that we normally go to? And he's like, I ring him up, and he's like, no, I don't do towing anymore. I was like, for God's sake. It's like, could anything else go wrong right now? And it's like, I end up like calling up a tow company. I'm like, oh my God. My dad was like, yeah, well, it can cost like, like ridiculous amount of money for towing. I call this dude up straight away and he's like, yep, I can come get it right now, 70 quid. I was like, thank fuck for that. But it's like, now it's at the weekend and I have down 70 quid and I don't have a car. And he's going to check it out and I'm back at work on Monday. So he's going to try and figure out what's wrong with the car within that time. It's like, could anything else go wrong? Really? It's just been a bad day after bad day at the moment. Don't know, you're supposed to dodge a lot. So yeah, it's not been pleasant. Come on, die already. So yeah, my car's gone to the garage. Dude was really nice though. Honestly, the dude that came to pick up my car, I've left him a review and everything. He was a top quality bloke. Straight away, he was like, yep, I'm here. Where are you? And he took the car to the garage and dropped me off at my house. It's like, good God. I honestly just didn't think my day could get any worse. I was like, I could turn my PC on and, you know, the what am I doing with this? Fuck you. Get some! Get some! Yeah, I managed to get my headphones. I bought some new headphones with the card that I got. I'm getting them delivered to my house. I'm not going to them ever again. I honestly, I near enough ended up screaming at the bloke. I know it's technically not his fault, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just, it's such a bad company. I don't know why I bought headphones from. If I'm saying it's such a bad company, but it's just like, Jesus. Yeah, so it's a bit unfair to give you ground targets and aerial targets at the exact same time. Lead the shot. Oh. Yeah, so I've not had fun today. But I hope everyone's staying safe, you know. Could have been worse. I could have like broken down on like the motorway or something like that. But I'm safe and I'm healthy. I cannot complain. Alright, let's give you that. I've got a totally miss running at you. On the clock. By the way, I'm going to be bringing out a new series. I'm going to be teaching my brother how to play Warhammer 2, along with my campaign. Don't know how it's gonna go. I'm gonna try and, you know, teach him the best that I can. But I hope it's sort of like a bit of a learning lesson for everybody. You know, Apex Cores. Because I think that would be sort of a problem with new players that are playing Warhammer 2. They don't know everything, and there isn't exactly a tutorial. I know that Legend of Total War does 20 turn, you know, in, like what to do. But that's like on Legendary. But if like you're an average Joe player, like, you know, I'm pretty good at the game. But I'm pretty good at it playing normal. I don't play Legendary. I don't see the need in doing it. I do it to enjoy the game. I don't like the difficulty of it. I just like seeing, like, you know, Carl Franz beat people to death with a hammer. Which gives more money. The same. There's a level. 49. Saying that, do I have the XP? There we go. I should have added that before I started. Before I handed that in. Get treasure. Right. Well, there's going to be quite a few treasure, to be perfectly honest. Quite a few quests to hand in as well. I know where most of Spires of Arax are because I've done it so many times. That's a lot of quests to hand in though. So let's hand this in. Wherever it is, it's right there. Mount quick, because something will spawn. Never mind. Normally something spawns. Alright, we got some quests to hand in. Goody good. So, turn these in. I am not far off. 50. We're getting close to... Find... There we go. I'm obviously going to do the heritage armor, so don't think that it's the end. Shut up in my can, sorry. I need a drink after all this today. Funny thing is, I rang up my mate who's the manager where I work. I told him about it. All he could do was laugh.
My arrows strike true.
Okay. Okay, so we got... What's this? Am I supposed to do something? What was it? Assassin's Mark. Okay. Go sleep. Yeah, so I was in a really bad mood, but sort of semi-cheered up. It's been a rough day after a rough day. You gotta look at the bright side of things, you know. I'm alive, healthy, I've got a good family, awesome dad. You know, couldn't ask for more really. Sucks that, you know, it's something that I have to pay for. Everything looks like it's going bad, but, you know, I'm not dead. Not yet, at least. If I don't stop making videos, then, yeah, that might be the case, but just gotta look on the bright side of things, really. Just like, and I hope other people think that way, to be perfectly honest. I think people need a bit more, you know, oomph. They sort of like the shit. You like that? Oh shit. That was a misclick. You know, they gotta stop seeing everything as negative. You know, considering COVID is like putting everybody's mental health is out the bloody window at the moment. You gotta imagine having this on top of your head as well. And you know, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. It happens. Yeah, I was angry about it at the beginning, but you know, what am I gonna do about it? I could have prepared better. That would have been a start. But it is what it is. You can't always control everything. Finally. I don't know, there's an elixir thing right here. Is it there something else? Am I imagining it? But I know there's something else sort of around here. Am I gonna go hand it back into you? Nope. You're down here.
I serve the Banshee Queen.
Shatter hand. Okay. Hi. 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 You. Good, and go. Warriors never die. Kill. Health back. Shield that. No pain. Good. Behind me. That's why I can't kill him. If I need emergency health, I have got rallying cry. Shockwave. Good thing as well. Pleb. I don't know if he was trying to start a fight right there. There we go. Shockwave him. Avatar, good. Kill it. Good. Health back. I see him looking at me over there. Right, and we'll end the video there. If you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye-bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.